evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Fox 23 News. I'm Nicole Menner. College basketball is back, and it would bring Southern Miss coach Doc Sadler the highest scoring output of his time as a Golden Eagle. It would also bring Southern Miss their 10th highest scoring game in program history. Taking on Southeastern Baptist, the Golden Eagles would throw up 111 points in the blowout victory, with 5 guys scoring in the double digits. Tyler Stevenson and Dominic McGee paving the way with 15 points each, while Cortez Edwards was just 2 points shy of a triple-double. He's now less than 30 away from hitting the 1,000 mark in his career. Final score was 111-66, and Southern Miss takes on SMU this coming Sunday. The back-to-back national finalists opened their season last night at Humphrey Coliseum with the dismantling of Southeast Missouri State, greatly in part due to the preseason pick for SEC Player of the Year in Tiara McCowan. She would post 24 points, 17 boards, and a career-high 7 blocked shots. The Bulldogs would out-rebound Southeast Missouri 56-24 and would force 20 turnovers. MSU is climbing up the ladder as the newest college football playoff rankings were released Tuesday night. Ahead of a Saturday meeting in Tuscaloosa, Mississippi State checks in at number 16, the 6th highest ranked SEC team on the list. The Bulldogs came in at number 18 last week. After Bama shut out LSU this weekend, the Tigers have lost their spot in the top 5, bumping down to number 7. Alabama, Clemson, Notre Dame, Michigan, and Georgia now round out the top 5. Well, sometimes you just need to wait for the right opportunity, even if that one takes 7 months. That was the case for free agent receiver Dez Bryant, but he's finally found a new home with the Super Bowl contending Saints. After working out for the team on Tuesday, Bryant and the Saints have officially agreed to a 1-year deal. It was a marathon wait for Bryant, but hey, they say life's a marathon, not a sprint, right? He was released by Dallas back in April when he was due to receive $12.5 million from 2012 to 14. He was among the best in the NFL, recording 3 straight seasons of at least 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns. His production had slipped a bit in recent years due to injuries, and the Cowboys referred to his personality as sometimes being a distraction. He turned down a lot of money from the Ravens and turned down the Browns as well, but the Saints seeming to be the right fit. While Nola's riding a 7-game win streak and have the number 2 scoring team in the NFL, Michael Thomas is their only receiver with more than 12 catches this season. So Bryant is back in the NFL and has the chance to help the Saints make it to the Super Bowl.
Dez has been a really good player in this league for a long time, and there is certainly a skill set that he has that is going to be beneficial, and so I look forward to getting to work with him. I look forward to building a rapport with him. I look forward to getting him involved in this offense and just become a complement to all the guys that we already have. I think he'll see that too when he gets here, and I'm sure he's been watching from afar as just how he'll integrate into this offense, and I think he'll be a great addition.
In some other news, Atlanta Braves shortstop Dansby Swanson has undergone surgery on his left wrist. They removed loose bone from his wrist, which had given him some trouble this past season. He missed 2 weeks in May with a fatigued left wrist and was kept off the NLDS roster due to a partially torn ligament in his left hand. In his final 18 games, he hit just .151 with a .508 OPS. He is expected, though, to report to spring training with no restrictions. And in some other, more positive Braves news, Freddie Freeman was named Defensive Player of the Year at first base, as it was announced earlier tonight. This comes just 2 days after Freeman earned his very first Gold Glove award. He topped all NL first basemen and was second in the majors this season with 12 defensive runs saved. A guy who's been with the Braves since the beginning of them trying to build up, and very deserving for him.
You call him the fabulous one, fabulous Freddie Freeman.
And he was also an all-star for the first time this season too, so I'd say
it's been a good year.
A good year for him.
Been a good season.
Good year for the Braves.
Yeah.
I hate that for Dansby Swanson. That was their number 1 overall pick a couple years ago.
And it was sad to see Swanson have to sit out the NLDS. They had said maybe he would have made it back to the NLCS had they made it, but he'll be back and ready to go next year. And I'm hoping the Braves make the playoffs again next year. It seems like they should.
It's likely. I mean,
very likely, and they definitely have the experience now.
Young
Hopefully
guns.
they can make it past the first round.
They can stay away from injuries. Yeah, thanks.